Hi, it's Good Evening Europe here with Dora, who's representing Serbia. How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you.
How has your life been since winning the Serbian selection?
Just a little more obligations to do, and pretty much just, I don't know, I kept on focusing like I did before, and maybe now a little more.
Your song is co-written by you. How was the creation of the song and what inspired you to write it?
I don't know what inspired me to write it, because when I write I just like start with one idea and it just develops on its own. We kind of let it go naturally. Luka Jovanovic Luksoni is the person that made the song with me, as well as Isaak, who co-wrote some of the lyrics. So it started from the melody, and it started from the melody from the intro that you hear, the lullaby melody, the dark lullaby melody, and we just kind of went with it and developed it dynamically. We wanted to have both the big dynamic in music as well as in the lyrics to just keep on going. And Ramonda is something that I did study in school about it, but I have to be honest, I forgot about it. And when I was in Paris with my mom, her friend that we stayed at, we talked about everything, and she reminded me of Ramonda, and she told me a personal story and how she feels about what inspires her when she thinks about the flower. So the whole idea of Ramonda in Serbia, called Serbian Phoenix and Rising from the Ashes, I think it brings a good message to for me, at least to me, I hope to everybody else individually and the whole world, to when it feels, that there is no way out, that something good, if you believe something good will happen, and there are so many people that are there for you, and so many good people, even though it feels a little hopeless sometimes. I would like everybody to believe that, there's always help, and that there's always your own help. That you can help yourself, and you can also ask for help, and some good will come.
That's a very beautiful message. I don't know if you can say anything about this, but how is the staging going to be like in Malmö? Is it going to be close to in Serbia?
I think the story, the metaphoric story that we have will stay the same. The concept will stay the same. We upgraded some things, and we'll see how it goes. We upgraded, like, for example, I can say that it's fine. I'm not going to have the same costume, for example. But I don't know. I think everything is just going to be, for me at least, so much better.
Yeah. And would you say you're a Eurovision fan yourself?
Yes. Last few years especially. And then there was like a break in my Eurovision watching, When I was a kid, I watched it a lot with my family and friends. But then when I went to study in the States, it's not very popular there because they're not part of it.
Yeah.
But when I came back, I went right into it. So yeah, I love it. It's a great show.
Yeah. And I noticed the Serbian songs the past few years are very artistic, like Constructa, Look Black and Yourself. Why do you think that artistic songs have become so popular?
I don't know. I think it just, I talked to Constructa about it. I think it's what people felt is just honest, like honesty coming from those songs. They're like honest, and we wrote them ourselves basically, so it adds a little more to it. I don't know, honestly. I don't know, but I'm glad it's like that.
In the end, do you have a message for the readers of Good Evening Europe?
Yes, of course. Well, the same message that I would always like to give. Just spread love and be happy and enjoy your life, and don't overthink and bother yourself with some nonsense. Just do you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.